peppers. If I send the dressers, they gon' come and stretch.
What it is, it's your boys Deuce, Teddy, and LaQuil reporting with the facts, opinions, and BS straight from the top of the key. What's good?
What's up, man?
What's good, man? What's good? How you doing?
I'm chilling, man.
You chilling?
Hey,
Hey, you seen that
I'm
new
chilling.
Captain America movie?
The new Captain America movie?
Yeah, the one with the Falcon. I think he Captain America.
Nah, I ain't seen it. You seen it?
Nah, I just see it on your shirt, so I figured I ask you. I need to go see Captain America movie. I heard it's a good movie. You know, he's swooping in. Got my man Anthony Mackie swooping in to save the day, the Falcon. Somebody else I know who's swooping in to save the day is your boy Ja Morant. Ja Morant is waking up and grooving. I heard him saying one of the press conferences, he say, I'm back to enjoying basketball. I'm back to enjoying basketball. I feel free, I feel comfortable, and I'm enjoying what they doing. And I'm like, bro, I've been saying this all season. Ja has not looked like himself. What, 2 episodes ago? What I say? All Ja do is play basketball, go back to the locker room and go home. Like he ain't been enjoying himself. And then you see him start to get in his groove. He back to enjoying himself. And the Grizzlies under the new coach, they done took some L's, but they last 2 games, they done got 2 dubs. And I mean the last one they was probably counted out, but they still got the dub. So he's starting to get things going right now.
Yeah, over the last month. Since he came back from an injury job in hooping.
Yeah. But like I said,
Job
he
been
had
hooping.
been hooping. Oh, you talking about this recent him just coming back now? That's what you
No,
talking
I'm
about.
talking
No, he been in and out all
about,
season from injury.
about the
The
last
last one.
10, 12 games he didn't
Yeah,
play.
yeah, yeah. Yep, but
Last 10, 12 games he
it wasn't
played.
until like last week. That's when he said it. That's last week is I think it's before the Warriors game. That's when he said I'm actually starting to enjoy basketball again. So yeah,
Yeah,
around the
but
same time. So if you
job been
looking
hooping.
at it, I mean, do you think this is good for the Grizzlies? Like you think this is something that's gonna help the Grizzlies out, their star player getting back into their groove?
I mean, if Ja healthy, he gonna hoop. Ja gonna be Ja
Yeah.
no matter. As long as he healthy, Ja hoop.
But is this good for the Grizzlies? Is the question.
Nah, look, Trey, I mean, whatever's going on in the front office,
Yeah.
that's bad for the Grizzlies. No
So
matter what's been going on,
yeah.
Yahoo. So it don't really matter what was for
So
the
I get what
Grizzlies.
you saying. You saying
Yeah,
Ja been
Yahoo.
hooping, he gonna hoop regardless.
Yeah, Ja gonna hoop. It ain't the Grizzlies don't really matter. Ja gonna hoop.
Yeah, I rocks with it. Damn.
Yeah,
I rocks.
and
So
yeah,
because I
sure.
was just gonna ask you, it's around the time Taylor Jenkins got let go. Couple games. Josh say I'm enjoying basketball. Do you see any kind of connection, correlation, or do you think it's just a coinkydink?
Nah, he was hooping with Ja. He was hooping with Taylor.
No, I'm saying though, him making that statement, Taylor gets released, he comes out saying I'm starting to enjoy basketball again.
I think that it is what it is. Like
Yeah,
it one of those things where it is what it is. Yeah, you enjoying basketball. Y'all not gonna go deep in the playoffs. You back hooping again, so I can
yeah,
see you been in and out. So you haven't played. It ain't like you played 60 games with Taylor all season, and then you was miserable. You've been in and
yeah,
out of basketball. You haven't played enough basketball to enjoy basketball. So yeah,
yeah,
the last month or so of you hooping and you've been hooping, you probably are starting to enjoy basketball again. But I don't think
yeah.
it had anything to do with Taylor.
Okay. So
Because he's been in and he hasn't played basketball enough with what I'm saying. He been in and out like whatever they had going on. I'm never gonna look at a coach player relationship being bad when the coach puts you in opportunities to put you in all NBA to get you on. The coach gives you the ball. There's players that's probably just as talented as you that sitting on the bench wishing they was given the Taylor Jenkins crafted the offense around them. Shit, Desmond Bain probably wish he got more touches than Ja. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I don't think that it had anything to do too much with them. I know that they did, you know, doing a Doc Rivers probably ain't fun,
Yeah.
but that's what Doc Rivers did it to Adrian Griffin. Of course, they did the same thing with Taylor Jenkins. It is what it is. He thought he Taylor Jenkins made a statement in the summer that he thought he was gonna be fired. When they got released in when they made him get rid of all of his training, all of his coaching staff last after they got put out of the playoff last year, when they went 29 and 40 something last year because Ja was out the whole season, they made him get rid of his whole coaching staff over the summer. He thought he
Yeah.
was gonna get fired then. They brought in a new coach from Paris, like that was decorated a champion and a new offense. And in a new offense, the head coach, like Doc, and the little backup dude from Paris implementing this new offense. Implementing a new offense. They winning, but they not winning to what they think they should be. Mind you, Ja been out, Bane's been out, fucking Triple J been out, GG been out most of the whole fucking season, just getting
Vince
back.
Williams or whatever his name.
Yeah,
Because he was
even
big for them last year.
now, and then even Brandon Clark is out.
Again,
So you're
he
looking
just got
at
him back. No
so you're
Steven
looking at
Adams,
a
no Dylan
team
Brooks,
for them
no
to
Marcus
still have
Smart.
been 3, 4, 5 at times, floating 4, 5, 6, and they ain't even had their whole squad to be in rhythm, and then you fire a coach. That's some stuff. That's something that's going on up there. That's Doc Rivers, Adrian Griffin type stuff.
Yeah.
Like now, the Paris coach that they brought in to put the new offense in, that Ja was saying he don't like the new offense, and Taylor was letting at the end of games. Taylor was just like, y'all got to run this offense. Like the head coach is telling us to run this offense. Ja don't like the new offense. Now he got to run it.
Yeah.
So Ja just gonna hoop. I think with Ja just gonna hoop. Like that's some head
So
coach stuff. That's some above office stuff.
when I look at it, I say I'm happy for John Morant. When I see him, he get to like look at my background. When he get to looking like that, I'm happy for him. I hate to see him lost, uncomfortable. You know what I'm saying? Unhappy and doing something that you know, focus his life. He focused his life on getting to this point. I hate to see him that way. And I feel like it's because he was trying to figure out how do I function and enjoy this without derailing myself. Because when he was grooving, he in the club, chilling with his guys, he in the car, swerving, doing all this stuff that LaMelo, what's the Jello ball rapping about. He was enjoying life. It was larger than life moments, and he got in trouble. Then he tried to let me try to fine tune, let me fix it a little, but it wasn't good enough. So now he like, okay, I gotta be a square. And being a square, he wasn't enjoying it. And so now I'm seeing that joy get back into his life, but now he back to doing his little thing. And I'm like, I know what that looked like, but I can see it some other kind of way. So if the league ain't talking about it, I ain't talking about it. We're gonna leave it be. But then the league started talking about it. And they warned him and Buddy Hill because him and Buddy Hill had the little thing going in the game. And then Ja turned around and did it again. Now he got hit with a $75,000 fine. So now I'm kind of like, hold up, is this good? Because if Ja may see it this way. When I start having fun, y'all get to slapping my hand and doing all this other stuff again. So now, what is this going to do to him mentally? So I'm eager to see how he handles this because he was warned and then he came back and said, fuck the warning. Now he got fined $75,000. So it's just like, where is this going to go
I
before it
don't
no
think
longer becomes a
basketball
thing?
wise. I don't think
Huh?
basketball wise is gonna bother him. I
Yeah.
think coming back. I think missing the season, coming back middle of the season, then going out having to get surgery
Yeah.
on your shoulder. You come back the beginning of the season, you coming off surgery, but you also coming back. I'm fresh. This is my time to come hoop, and then you get hurt Again, something else that ain't the shoulder. So you haven't really got to really test drive this body yet.
Yeah.
And every time you come back, you rev up a little bit. And now it's like, I feel like now he's in a point where even with all the noise around me, at least I'm back doing what I love to do again.
Yeah.
I just get to go hoop. So yeah, I got the fine, but I got the fine unconsciously. And it's been a while since I just was out on this court, not thinking about what they saying, not thinking about everything. It's been a while since I got the hoop, not thinking about a motherfucker bumping into me even. Like,
Yeah.
it's been a while since I just got to go feel like Ja Morant again. In many different ways. From the media, every game questioning me, to games I play bad. I know I'm not feeling right. I'm a little off, but I'm trying to get back into myself. And now I'm in a time where I'm like, nigga, my legs feel good.
Yeah.
I feel like I'm in game hooping 30.31 the other night, the 25, the 27, 8 and 8. Like, I'm hooping.
Yeah.
And then y'all find me, like, it's like I get it, but it's like, you know what I'm saying? That feeling like,
Yeah. That's why I'm like, I wonder where this
I ain't
gonna go.
bothering nobody. Like, I ain't bothering nobody, bro. I'm just
Yeah.
hooping, bro. Like,
So
I ain't
now
trying to
I kind
bother.
of because the league be on stuff, but it be a lot of people doing like something similar to what he be doing. You got
No, that's
the
the
Mikal
thing.
Bridges, like it's a lot
Everybody does it. Everyone does it.
and some different, but now he getting that Draymond Green treatment. Where Draymond
So
Green,
yeah,
because he
so
involved in
that
something, got
feeling.
that reputation. Now we looking at flagrants now because it looked like, oh, hold on, Ja Morant actually be playing with guns. So yeah, we can't do that. We can't do
If
that.
I was him, I would say, like, I'm pushing up my Poindexter glasses. Be like I would do something that's like this. Hit a three.
Yeah.
Like, and then,
Hey,
hey, when they ask me, they want me to be a square. I'll be a square. The kids gon' cause this is the thing. The NBA can't stop the aura of Ja Morant.
yeah.
The NBA can't stop the shoe sales of Ja Morant.
No.
And to hoopers, it's like, bro, but look at that. To the kids, the NBA can't stop Ja Morant.
Yeah.
No one sells like Ja Morant. No one moves the needle like Ja Morant. There's LeBron, there's Steph, and there's Ja.
What about KD?
Not an ant shoe, not a PG shoe, and these people that got shoes that people love.
What
The
about KD?
basketball culture is Ja.
What about
Not a
KD though?
LaMelo shoe, not a nobody.
What about KD?
Not a KD shoe. This is what I'm saying. And
Okay.
it's a person that sat out in trouble all the time. But the kids, the NBA can't stop his aura. So I get it. If he clean his aura, if he clean all that up, and the way he be hooping, bro, people love them. Niggas, they. I don't even, bro. They love Ja. They love Ja, bro. Like they love Ja.
So look,
Like,
if one thing, that I hope can happen so that way he can continue enjoying. If I'm T, sit down with your son and just help him out. T, I appreciate you. I love the moments when I see he run over to dad. He embraced dad after the wins. And he talking that shit and dad embracing him talking that shit back. I love it. I hope to be that one day. Okay? But talk to your son and be like, look, I get it. But this what we gonna do. And try to help your young one out. So that way he don't have to be the robot that he was at the beginning of the season. He can still go be Ja and like Quell said, push the Poindexter. Still
but
flex on him.
This is the thing, though. This is the thing that is going to be difficult because what, Josh, 24, 25, right?
I
This is
gotta go
the
look.
thing that's going to be the curve. I'm in trouble 75,000 for a
He's
gesture
25.
that I'm in trouble for a gesture that I'm not doing in violence.
Yeah.
I'm doing it at the exact time that everyone else do it. I didn't do it randomly. And only reason I done it to Buddy Held is because Buddy Held done it to me. I didn't start it at Buddy Held
Yeah.
either. I hit a three and I done a celebration. So I'm not doing it in violence or in any way in a negative way. I'm doing it in the groove of the game as
Yeah.
a celebration, right? When
Yeah.
I got in trouble and got suspended for a gun, I wasn't doing that in violence either. I wasn't a gangster either. I wasn't a bad person either. I wasn't doing it as a thug. I wasn't pulling it out and showing. I wasn't in violence either. So when I got now, anything I do, it to a 23, 24, it's like, yeah, act like I pulled a gun out again. I'm in the middle of an NBA game on the court. I just hit a three in a clutch moment. Like, y'all got y'all money and y'all publicity and everything from the car and the club and all of that. Yeah, I got suspended already. Why am I still
Yeah.
getting punished for something when I'm not even doing it? I'm not even outside in the car with a gun again.
Yeah.
I'm not even listening to rap. Bro, I'm in the middle of an NBA game on the court. I'm not even on the sideline playing around.
So to respond to that, this is where you being a young guy, you learn. You gotta teach them young. It's the right time and the right place. You gotta know how to play your cards. You gotta know how to play the game. Things are political. And you're gonna be like, hey, this and that. Cause even when you were saying all this stuff, when the gun stuff was going on, I was telling you, the NBA don't want that associated with their name. They're gonna do something. I was saying it, regardless what you're talking about. The NBA say I don't want nothing to do with that. They have every right to do whatever they're gonna do. And
Okay,
that's what
if
they
that's
did.
okay, if the NBA wants that to be banned, don't ban Ja from doing it.
Yeah.
Make it
Ban
a
everybody.
NBA policy
Yeah.
that you cannot do this gesture.
Yes, I don't know. I don't know. I want to see what I
Cool.
want to
I'm
see.
fine with the NBA wanting it to be a thing.
Yeah.
Don't make Ja your thing
Yeah. I
because
mean,
that's what
we
it feels
spent
like. You're
spent a
making
lot
Ja
of
your
time on it.
thing.
I
Because
want to see what
Buddy
they do
Hill
with it.
does that celebration every single time he hits a three.
You said
Buddy
Mikhail?
Hill does the three at people in the to other teams in the
Yeah.
other games to other players. He do that shit to Trey Young all the time.
Yeah.
Buddy Hill talks shit shooting at people like that, but Buddy
Yeah.
Hill didn't get in trouble for that. So if it's going to be a fine, if it's going to be a problem, ban it. Let's stop it NBA wide. Don't just put it, don't make me your poster. Because if it stopped NBA wide, then the John Buddy never happens. Because Buddy don't send it, I'm not sending it back. Just like they made it a rule, you can't leave your bench during a fight. It's an automatic suspension. You get fined for flagrants. Once you start cleaning up the game for real, it get cleaned up. Ain't a whole lot of fist fights going on in the NBA, like it was in the 80s. A lot more than a $500 fine now.
Yeah. Yeah.
So if you want to clean it up, clean it up.
Yeah.
Ban it. Shit, you should have. That should have came out the next day. This. If you make another gun gesture from anybody league wide, it's an automatic 1 game suspension.
Let's talk about another young one that's cooking. Ant Edwards starting to get things cooking. Coming into the season, you seen he got him and Josh was on top of the world. They win hard, they lose hard. You could tell when things going their way, and then when they not. He go in, he's an Olympian, big trade before the season take off. And now they just kind of in the midst of it. But now you see Ant Edwards catching his groove and doing what he's doing best. Gotta love it, right?
Real hooping. Been hooping. On the backs of him now, with a team on the backs of him now, you see what it looks like. People forget the number one pick in Karl Anthony Towns was picked number one for a reason. People
Yeah,
forget that how talented Cat is. You can build a franchise away from him. You can build a franchise around him. You
yeah,
can trade Jimmy Butler away for him. You can trade Andrew Wiggins away when you get a Cat. That's how talented Cat is when he's just hooping. You can see all this other talent around him and feel like we can keep this piece, right?
yeah,
You bring in Ant, he has that aura. Let's not forget, it's not like Ant was averaging 24, 20, or 27. He was averaging 24.
yeah,
It's not like Ant has had a year where he was in the MVP conversation, first team all NBA. We've never talked about Ant as a top five player in the NBA because he's not. He's just not. So when you're looking at it, his ability this season to take that step as I actually have to carry this team.
yeah,
In the beginning, you got to see the difference between Anthony Edwards and Cade Cunningham.
yeah,
You got to see the difference. You got to see Ant is a lot more Devin Booker than Cade Cunningham. He's a lot more Devin Booker when in the beginning of the season. He gonna shoot, he gonna score. As the season went on, you got to see him learn how to
Hold on, what do you
win
mean?
games.
Elaborate on that for me. A lot more Devin Booker than Cade because you've been riding the Cade Cunningham wave. So I don't know if that's like is the Devin Booker more elevated than Cade or you putting Devin Cade over Devin Booker? What you mean?
It's a know how to win, right?
Okay.
There's a know-how in the way that you play the game, controlling possessions, not turning the ball over, actually controlling the possession from wherever you catch it. Sabonis, Jokic, Draymond, Cade, Chris Paul. They have a certain LeBron James, Luca. They have a certain ability when they have the ball in their hand that this offensive possession is going to be a good possession because of what I do. Trae Young, because of I'm going to make all the right things happen. Devin Booker is just a part of the machine. He's just a really good fucking part of the machine. He's coming off picks. Now, mind you,
Yeah.
he plays point guard now and gets you 6, 7, 8 assists, but they're not a good team when he plays that way.
Yeah.
When you have Chris Paul that's going to use this part of the machine for 17 shots tonight, but I need this part of the machine too over here to catch 3 lobs. And I need this part over here to stay engaged too. When you got a real mind on the court, you can control games. Ant wasn't that. I'm gonna get the ball and go. I'm gonna go get my 27, 28. I don't know why Rudy ain't scoring. I don't know he needs to touch the ball. I don't even know how to throw a fucking lob.
Yeah.
I don't know why he not pick it up, nigga. I know how to Jordan this. Just you need to start playing better. That's all I know how to do. I don't know how to actually put pieces together to see what we actually need to win. I need you to stay home over here so I can drive the lane and start manipulating it. He don't manipulate the game like that. Devin Booker don't manipulate the game like that. They just really good fucking pieces to the machine. Pieces you need on a machine. The best pieces of a machine, probably.
Yeah.
But without other pieces, you're going to have some really good tires on the hoopty. You're going to have a really good engine without the tires. You're going to have a really good piece without the rest of it. Whereas Chris Paul he can make this whole, he's the mechanic. I can make this shit go with these pieces.
Yeah.
Cade is a mechanic. When you watch him play, I can get Durant. I know how to get Tobias going and Malik going, and I'm still gonna get 26, but he gonna have 15. He gonna have 16. Jalen gotta have 10 and 10 when he come in off the. I know how to win games at the end of game. Ant is got that now. The last 15 games, it's like Ant can go win games now. Just Ant. That playoff run, Cat was winning some games. Julius Randle ain't winning you no games this season.
Hmm.
Now the elevation in Gobert, if you go look at how Gobert been hooping, the elevation in Gobert is built. Yeah, he been hooping 15 and 10, 15 and 15, 17 in the night. He been 14, 15 a night lately. But it's still been driven by him without relying on Cat's 20. He
Yeah.
not looking for nobody else 20 to come help him. I'm about to go. I know what we need. I know how to set everybody up now. Now I'm the kill getting going and Gobert looking better now. That's when you become that player. It's like when Kobe had to go through those years of being just a scorer, and then had to learn how to play with Gasol and the rest. Now I gotta learn how to put these pieces together because I want to win.
Yeah.
So that's where he at now. He just
So
Book ain't third. I don't even think Book third yet.
I think he would be if the pieces were right. I
He
think
don't. He
he's
never. He didn't have to be. He was young. He got Chris Paul for a while, so he didn't have to be with Chris. Then he got KD and Bill, so he don't have to be the last 2 or 3 years either. You
yeah.
know, he never had to be. It's
So
like Clay never had to be a winner.
what's an ideal seed for the Minnesota Timberwolves in order for them to make it past the first round? What seed do you think they should get?
I don't know who they could beat in the first. Who they can beat first.
So right now the
The
standings,
only team they gotta hope, however in the world, could they play like the Rockets. Everybody got to play the Rockets first round.
they got okay in the top six, OKC, Thunder, Lakers, Denver, Golden State, and then six is the Timberwolves. And then seven right now, you got the Clippers, Grizzlies, Sacramento, and Dallas. So
Wait,
who
wait,
what
wait. Who's
seed
three right now? Who's three?
three is the Lakers?
Yeah, they don't want to see the Lakers first round. They don't want to see the Lakers first round. That's not a good matchup. That's not a good matchup because you got one dominant
What
wing.
seed would be a good matchup for them?
The only good matchup would be a young team, OKC, and that's crazy to say. OKC,
Or the Thunder,
Denver would be a good
or the
matchup.
Rockets.
It's crazy because Denver would actually be a good matchup for them because of Gobert.
So you
He's
would
the only.
say right now they need to get about the fifth seed then, because Denver's four.
Yeah, Denver would be a decent matchup
Okay.
because they don't really have outside of Jokic. Jamal Murray can go crazy, but he can match a lot of scoring. If Yoke, because Yoke usually just be filling the game out and then he'd fucking go crazy for 40 or something. But he be filling the game out most of the game. And then
Yeah.
all of them just be shooting and shooting and shooting and shooting. They can match that. Rebound wise, Gobert can match that. Catching in the paint, all touches in the paint, he gonna have Gobert on him. He not just swiftly past Gobert. So all his scoring in the paint is gonna be defended well. All his other offense when he catches the ball, ain't nothing you could do about that. They cutting and shooting and hitting point shots, but they match up decent. And then same thing with Sengun, because you don't know what you're gonna get out of their wing. You don't know Jalen Green he not really bona fide like that right now. He been hooping,
Yeah.
but he not really every night you gonna get this from him. Yeah. So those are the only two teams you really want to play. You don't want to play any dominant wings. So Steph Book, Projemski, Moody, no. Uh, you don't want to play Jalen Green and Shea really. You don't want to play Reeves, Luca, LeBron. No, you don't want to play anybody where they wings gonna be the majority of they scoring. You don't want to do it.
Yeah.
I don't think that ain't gonna be able to play defense on somebody like them, Shea, LeBron, Luca, Steph, Book, and go score for 7 games.
Yeah. I don't
No.
know. I think against the Lakers they'll be straight. It'll be interesting because I mean you got LeBron, you got Luca, but Reeves gonna go. So how
You
you
got
going? Because
Austin Reeves.
that
There's
that creates
no
a
breaks
difficulty.
on
So I
those.
definitely see where you're going with that. So
There's no break. He don't get no breaks on none of them top teams. It's no breaks. I mean, you got Jamal
the
Murray and
Rockets not bad though.
Michael Porter. Yeah, Michael Porter. Like Jamal Murray, Michael Porter, Christian Braun. I mean, yeah. You might can rest until Westbrook get in the game. He gonna come. He gonna try to like you know hit you every time he touch it. But for the rest of that, they all just running offense and catching and
Yeah,
shooting on picks. With the Rockets, same thing. Like Van Fleet, they not coming down like your face like that. Like you
yeah,
can kind of rest. That's the thing. Like on offense, defense, you can rest. They not going because you can't really target Ant in a pick and roll or nothing like that. He play good defense, so he can chill. But if you gotta really guard LeBron or guard Austin or guard Steph or guard But that you can't chill, bro. Like you can't
yeah.
chill. They're in all the offense. Like that's the offense, bro.
And
Ain't
they're
no
gonna apply
chilling on
pressure.
them. I could chill on Jabari Smith, like man, like Jabari. I could chill on, you know what I'm saying? I know Shea gonna shoot most of the shots. I could really chill on Jalen Williams to chase shit down or something. Like a lot of them other teams, but bro, them wing heavy teams, no, bro. Ain't no resting. Ain't no chilling, bro. Ain't no chilling on no fucking Steph and Book. Wait, put Jimsky and Moody. Nigga ain't no resting.
So
Niggas are
before we get
flying
up
around.
out of here, I want to touch
They
bases
running
on.
around for 24 seconds.
I want to touch bases on the Mavs and the Clippers. So what
Clippers
we've
been
seen over the past
broken.
couple of years, the Mavs have been whooping up on the Clippers. Whether they had Kawhi, PG, Harden, Westbrook, it didn't matter. The Mavs had been whooping up on the Clippers. But they last two games, the Clippers went ahead and got their get back and dominated. I was pissed. Quell could tell you, I was pissed last week. Was it Friday when they played and AD ain't playing, Lively ain't playing? I'm like, so y'all ain't played the night before. And
Yeah.
let me understand this. So y'all turn around and y'all got a team with some bigs, and now you don't want to play your bigs. That's weak to me. That's weak. But then it was a back to back. They played them again the next night and Lively and AD played, and it didn't make a fucking difference. The Clippers
Got your
still went
back
ahead
the
and
next
cleaned their
night.
clock. There was what 135 to 104 in favor of the Clippers on Saturday, and then on Friday it was 119. I mean 114 to 91. So both games were blowout wins. And Zubac with Lively and AD playing. Zubac came through in 25 points, 10 rebounds, and with them not playing, Zubac went ahead and did what did he do that night? He did 14 points, 13 rebounds. So I mean he made his presence felt in both games. And I'm just like, this is what I meant when I was saying AD wasn't ready for a cat, and Teddy wanted to fight against that. Those are real bigs. They 7 foot active. They didn't told Zubac go score. And Zubac going out there to score. He going
Yeah.
out there to ball and he rebound. He's a 7 footer. He's a big body, and they couldn't do anything with him. They could not do anything with him, and that's gonna be a problem. And then I seen them run into the problem that I highlighted. You got 17 of the same guys who built to do the same shit, and not now one of them could fuck with Kawhi Leonard. Kawhi Leonard was doing the same thing, backing them down to the paint,
Hey,
taking his shot. I seen Najee get out there, PJ get out there, Caleb Martin get out there. They was just rotating, and not now one of them had an answer. I said, all of y'all built to do the same thing, and on that list of to dos, Kawhi Leonard wasn't on there. Stop, Kawhi Leonard wasn't on there, and I'm like, fuck. So
yeah.
why this is important? Because right now in the standings, you got the Clippers and the Mavericks in the play-in right now. And if the Clippers lose to the Grizzlies and the Mavs beat the Kings, now we get to see that matchup for that eighth spot. And that's why it's important. So why do you think the sudden change? You got a minute. Why do you think the change? Is it because no Luka on the Mavs, or is it because Kawhi's healthy on the Clippers?
No, I think the Clippers just playing good basketball. Harden is playing damn good basketball, getting
Yep.
the MP back. Kawhi got healthy over this course of like the last month and a half, and then he revved it up, and now he really back hooping. And
Yeah.
then with Kawhi being out most of the season, you had Harden, MP, and Zubac to hold it down. So they are in good all
Groovy.
season shape.
Yeah.
And Zubac been your center all season. Shit, bringing Kawhi back. You got a three-headed monster adding Kawhi. They all right.
Ready? Hope you pack shit up with God, cause we gon' bless you. Let it burn.